quite literally right in the gutter.
32 feet, 5 and a little bit of inches there. I don't think we're going to worry about a smudge. But, as I was going through some of my experiments here that I was doing, um, or tests, whatever you want to call them, um, I was noticing some things that I'd really like to talk about. But first, I just want to present this real quick. Um, I could have made it faster, but I wanted to leave a little bit of talking room in here, and you know, talk about how sometimes what we see does match the globe, but when we see it, are we seeing it at the best possible visibility that we could? I mean, visibility changes every day, so we have to ask ourselves: are we seeing it at the best possible part of the day where we're getting the best visibility? Um, and then there's some things again too I'd like to talk about, like right here is just this plastic item I've been using. It's a battery top cover when you buy a new battery. Um, but look at part of it. It looks almost, um, I would say, transparent. Um, but I know it's not. But it gives you that impression that it's transparent because of the angle of the lighting and all. And that's why would like to go through some of my other videos prior to this one when I was in the process of checking this out. Um, like I said, I noticed some things that uh, are worth talking about because what I'm going to do here too is I'm going to center this, get it in the one spot, and then I'm going to start adding warm water into this. This water's been in there for a little while, and probably isn't exactly what I'd call um, room temperature because you do see some mirroring effect going on, and you see this little bit of distortion. But I'm gonna um, focus it in here better, and then I'm gonna throw a line at the top of this, and don't worry that I'm a little above it, but you'll start seeing me adding water here. Actually, I think I already am. I'm just not splashing much. Um, But I got this gutter in the shape of like a banana. Here I go adding the water. I got this in the shape of a banana. So, any water I fill in, it will run off both edges and both sides and level itself out. Um, but, me adding the warmer water, I'm changing the um, density of the air actually because this water is warmer. So it is kind of like steaming, but you can't see it. It's warm water, so it's creating the same effect that we see of a boat getting chopped off and or sinking into its own mirror image. Again, we're told that this is, you know, oh, this is what you're seeing right here, and then when you see it perfectly flat on the water on those good days of visibility, they'll claim that you're not low enough or your your uh, your camera is out of focus. And you see, I got this in focus before I even started doing this. So again, it's not that I'm out of focus. I got it on manual focus. I focused it in, and then started adding the water in, and we see what happens. And I know that my gutter ain't dropping, okay, because I got uh, concrete blocks underneath the gutter with some wooden shims that I pretty much had to shove under there. Um, so I know it isn't moving up and down. Um, but obviously, Something here is happening. You don't know what it is. Science tells you one thing, but your eyes tell you another. I'm not a good singer, so we won't go there. Um, but hey, all kidding aside, this is what we see, land or water. And I know in the Earth curve calculator it says, oh, you can't do this over land or water unless, the air density and the water density and all line up to their formula. Then you can see. But don't we already have that when the marine forecast says the visibility is 11 miles? Okay, so a man standing 6 foot tall on the shore should see 11 miles, correct? I mean, I'm just going by the, um, I'm just going by science. That's what they say. So if I'm at 28 inches, should I still be able to see 11 miles? Well, yeah, I got proof of it. I got proof I see 27.6 miles on a good day of visibility. Um, but yet I'm told it's being refracted up above a curve. This curve that I started out, somehow everything dropped. It's displacing the whole horizon. And I'm telling you, the whole horizon, the whole visible horizon, it will literally drop it. So it's not just the objects that are um, being manipulated by water, if you want to say, because that's what the medium is in between my camera and the object. Um, Water, heat, um, has a wild effect over any surface, flat surface, any flat surface. So again, the Globers will probably pick something out on this, and they'll say, "Oh, you didn't prove nothing, man. You didn't prove. Come on, man. You didn't prove nothing." And I say, "Well, that's because your mind is wrapped in your religion of science, because that's what science has basically become. Um, one, one that if you don't believe them, um, you'll either be mock ridiculed or they'll have to pound you into submission. Because most people that go against the establishments wind up being blacklisted, fired, um, just totally kicked out of the whole establishment. And who knows? Maybe the guy had a change of heart, something, or maybe he just didn't know and found out. Wow, whoa, what have I been involved with? So then they come out and they speak some truth, and then they get shit on. Hmm. Lovely society when they won't listen to a man that has the experience. All right, thanks a lot for watching, and hope to hear you in the comments.
Trust the science.
It's safe and effective.